What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Relationship Talk with Trev. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. And if you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to do so. In an effort to keep these things a lot shorter than they've been, I kind of want to jump right in. So what I want to talk about today is baggage. The baggage that you brought into your current relationship from your ex, from your last relationship, things that you learned there, and character traits and things that you brought with you. So, and I'm not talking about, somebody you dated for a little while or whatever. I'm talking about your last actual long-term, serious relationship. What happens is you kind of start acting like each other. You start taking on each other's traits. The longer you're together, it kind of happens. There's like a morphing that goes on. But you also learn how to react to a person when you're with them for a long time. Whatever your last partner's idiosyncrasies were, or whatever made them happy, whatever made them upset or sad or mad, you learned how to react to those things and how to interact with him or her according to their characteristics. And if you're with them for a long time, that stuff kind of becomes part of your character now. And if for whatever reason that relationship didn't work out, you carry that stuff with you into the next relationship. You don't even realize that you do it, but you're kind of trained, I guess, to react a certain way in certain situations or circumstances because of what you went through in the last relationship. Sometimes it's a good thing when you have that little melding that goes on. Your friends all comment about how you guys are so much alike, and sometimes it makes it easier to deal with each other when you're kind of on the same page with things, and that happens over time. But there's obviously those other things, because they're your ex, those other things that you didn't like at all, and things that probably made you feel negatively in some way, gave you stress or made you upset or whatever. Those things happened, and you're not in that relationship anymore. But what I see happen a lot is people tend to bring those fears with them into their next relationship. And you might even have put up some walls, because I'm not going to let that happen to me again. So there are barriers, there are different things that go up to that are self-preservation or self-protecting kind of mechanisms. The problem with that might be kind of obvious, but I'll say it anyway. The problem with that is, first off, this person you're with now is not that last person. So to have the expectation that they are going to, excuse me, act the same way or treat you in a similar manner to some of the things that you weren't happy with previously is just irrational. You haven't even given this person necessarily a chance to find out if they are going to do that or not. And logically, the reason that you're trying another relationship is because you're hoping that those things aren't going to exist. But a lot of times, if you have up these walls, you're shutting down pieces of yourself, and you're not giving your all and the fullness of you to this new relationship and to this new partner. And you don't give them a chance to react differently than your past relationship or your ex. And I think we all know that if you want to have a serious relationship, you have to be open to each other. You have to trust each other. There has to be a vulnerability. And I understand that it's hard because of the baggage that you're carrying around with you. So, how do you let that go? I'm not really sure. I'm not a relationship counselor. I'm just saying that I think being conscious of it, that it's there, and finding some way to continue to tell yourself, this person I'm with now is not that last person. you know, and making a conscious effort to open yourself up and not bring that baggage with you that could potentially be some sort of self-fulfilling prophecy, and you end up with the same results that you had in the first one. But they deserve a fair shot. The person you're with now, they deserve to start from scratch with you. There's trust issues that can potentially be part of that baggage that come along. And that's a tough one. Is trust earned? Or should you trust until someone violates that trust and then you take it away? And there's different ways to look at it. Different people do it different ways. I think the fairest way, if you're getting into a new relationship, is to trust until that trust is broken, or maybe that trust won't be broken. But open yourself up to it. Open yourself up to having a better relationship than you had. That's pretty much it. That's what I wanted to talk about. So if you have any comments on that, please feel free to leave them. I would love to hear them. Again, subscribe, please, and hit the notification bell. And I'll talk to you in the next one. All right, bye.